watching Truth versus Hype. We are in Gaya in Bihar, where the brutal murder of a young man has sparked national outrage, reminding some of a return to Bihar's darker history. Now, as the BJP and Nitish Kumar slug it out on whether the murder of Aditya Sachdev is in fact a sign that Bihar has returned to Jungle Raj 2.0, we cut through the political rhetoric and look at the facts. We investigate the individual acts of political gundagardi over the past year. We look at the crime data to understand whether in fact Bihar has lapsed back into that darker past or is on the brink of doing so. A 19-year-old boy shot dead outside Gaya just as he was on the cusp of a new stage in his life. What was Aditya? What did he want to be? What was he? He wanted to be a hotel. The young man accused of pulling the trigger, Rocky Yadav, son of Manorama Devi, member of the ruling party, his father, Bindi, a local strongman. A family consumed by grief. A city that erupted in anger. Under pressure, the police claim to have acted swiftly, arresting Bindi Yadav, his son, and even going after the mother.
An FIR has been registered against Bindi Yadav and Rocky Yadav and any other person whom we find in the course of investigation.
But on the evening we reach Gaya, a candlelit march asking for justice for Aditya draws large crowds. They are here to remember him.
He was very funny guy. Don't interfere in any matters of others. He was a very pleasant and nice guy.
But they're also here to voice their concerns that justice is not aborted.
This is the youth of Gaya.
This is the youth of Gaya.
Yes. All schools are invited. With their parents and teachers, everybody is here.
They just came out on the street.
We want a fast trial. We don't want in the case to be go in session court. We want a fast trial.
If for all the police's promptness there are still doubts, it's because of the long history of the collapse or sabotage of high-profile cases, often just through procedural weaknesses. In this case, the police produce Rocky Yadav at a press conference, but hours later allow him to be sent to judicial custody rather than keeping him in their custody, which is always the norm in such cases.
Whenever police remand is sought for after an accused is arrested is when you want to interrogate him for some issues. For us, we had interrogated him. Our teams are still in the process of collecting material.
But when you said you interrogated him, that couldn't have been for very long because you picked him up late at night, early in the morning, and then
he was
very shortly after he went into jail.
He was with us for sufficient time for the interrogation and the confessional to be completed. All the material I had, he was interrogated about, and
and he accepted whatever the charges were against him.
In front of the police, he has.
The confessional statement accessed by NDTV says that Rocky's Range Rover was overtaken by the car with Aditya and his friends who were driving rashly. He says he fired a gun in the air to stop them. As Rocky, his guard and his cousin tried to get them out of the car drove off and all three fell down. In a fit of anger, Rocky fired into the back window. He went home and he told his father, who hired a taxi and sent him to Patna. Later, Rocky came back and hid in the family's hot mix plant from where he was picked up. This confession, of course, has no value in court. The time that he was in custody could have been used instead for crucial investigation.
Now, in cases of 302, charge of 302, we have yet to see any case where the police officers comes with an accused soon after the arrest and does not ask for police custody. Well, this has happened something, there was a countrywide noise when this happened. Now, a few questions arose as to whether this leniency was shown deliberately to the accused because he happened to be the son of a member of Legislative Council of ruling party. Well, this was a fundamental question.
Sure enough, within moments of the police producing him, Rocky rebutted the confession.
क्या हुआ था वहाँ पर?
हम वहाँ थे ही नहीं तो हम आपको क्या बता दें?
कहाँ था उस समय?
हम बाहर में थे, हमको तो पिताजी फोन करके बताए।
फरार क्यों रहे?
फरार होने की कहाँ से बात है? वो बुलाए, आने में समय लगा।
अच्छा
18 घंटा समय लगा, कल 10 बजे आ गए।
Even so, police claim they have other proof, the recovery of the weapon they say he used to commit the murder, and a corroborative statement by the personal security officer present in the car. But this raises questions as to how this family, despite their criminal record, managed to have access to licensed guns as well as personal security. The guidelines to acquire gun licenses are stringent and theoretically at least have to pass through multiple filters. In the last affidavit he filed, Bindi Yadav declared 17 criminal cases against him, the most serious of which pertains to 2011 when he was charged with sedition for being found with nearly 6,000 rounds of ammunition which the police accused he had been supplying to the Naxals. Despite this, he remained at large. The Naxal links, some say, are tied to his business interests. Here on the edge of Gaya, a plant that makes hot mix which is used to coat road surfaces.
जब प्लांट चालू था तब कहाँ कितना काम?
ये करीब प्रतापपुर साइड जा रहा था माल, यहाँ से आपको 80-90 किलोमीटर दूर।
प्रतापपुर
जी,
वो
झारखंड में पड़ता है।
झारखंड में है जी।
So here we are on the outskirts of Gaya at the hot mix plant of Bindi Yadav. The company is called Ramya Construction. Bindi, it is alleged, secured contracts for building roads in Naxal areas that few others would venture into. It is in this plant that police say they found Rocky Yadav.
कल जब उनकी गिरफ्तारी हुई है तो रिवोल्यूशनरी कम्युनिस्ट सेंटर नाम का एक स्प्लिंटर ग्रुप माओवादियों का, उनके एक दयाशंकर पांडे का अखबारों में बयान छपा है कि अगर बिंदी यादव को 24 घंटे में अगर नहीं छोड़ा गया तो हम झारखंड बिहार बंद का कॉल देंगे। तो उनके साथ जो लिंक रहा, और
Can this to be taken seriously? It may be some splinter
I
group.
don't know, but this is true that he was caught supplying arms and ammunition to the Naxal groups.
According to government records, Manorama Devi had 3 gun licenses since 2003, one for a rifle, for a revolver and a double barrel gun. Bindi Yadav had 1 license since 1991 for a rifle. All these 4 licenses were issued from Gaya. The district magistrate has ordered an inquiry as to how these licenses were obtained, but he could not come up with any information on the same. All the 4 licenses will be suspended today.
The Nitish Sarkar might be cracking down on the Bindi Yadav family now, but the fact remains that the guns, the security, the sense of entitlement comes from the decision to give political patronage to the likes of Bindi Yadav, despite their criminal antecedents.
सारे टिकट नीतीश जी की चॉइस से होते हैं, ऐसा भी हमारे यहाँ डेमोक्रेटिक सेटअप में नहीं होता है। कई पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता भी सिफारिश करते हैं, लेकिन मैं इसका कोई एक्सक्यूज नहीं मानता हूं कि विनेबिलिटी एकमात्र फैक्टर होना चाहिए। मैं चूंकि सोशलिस्ट मूवमेंट से निकला हूं, इसलिए ये जो चला है विनेबिलिटी, ये बीजेपी में भी चल गया है, बीजेपी में पहले नहीं था ऐसा।
At the home of the Yadavs in Gaya's AP colony, there is no one to answer these charges. Now, as you can see, this is the residence where he lived with his wife Manorama Devi. The house is vacant. In fact, it's been sealed by authorities after they raided it and found bottles of liquor, hence the arrest warrant out for Manorama Devi. But just down the road from Bindi is the home of his former associate, Bachchu Yadav. In the 90s, they were known as the Bachchu Bindi gang, notorious for extortion, and yet thrived because of their patronage of Lalu Yadav. But matters deteriorated to such an extent that both were sent to jail under the organized crime laws.
उसके वजह से आप पे ये चार्जेस लगाए और आपको जेल में भी वक्त काटना पड़ा?
नहीं, वो बोले तो लगा तो एडवाइजरी बोर्ड के द्वारा, वो हाई कोर्ट के द्वारा उसको
चार्जेस क्वैश कर दिया गया।
हाँ।
अच्छा, उसके बाद फिर कोई और चार्जेस?
कुछ नहीं।
As his men look on, Bachchu claims he snapped ties with Bindi many years ago.
उस पीरियड में वो कोई इस तरह का माने नाम था ना उस तरह का कोई कराम था। जब हमको जब समझ में आया था
हाँ,
कि ये गलत लाइन पर
चल रहा है
या और अपना, तो हम मुनासिब समझे कि हम अपना
अलग हो जाए,
अलग माने हम अपने आप को हम उसको अपना अलग रहें।
Bachchu's latest mentor, however, is not exactly a model citizen. Pappu Yadav, known as the Don of Purnia.
यहाँ पे जो तस्वीरें भी हम देख रहे हैं पप्पू यादव जी के साथ, आप इनके साथ भी थे?
हाँ, तो बताया ना कि युवा शक्ति, जब युवा शक्ति में उठे, अपना संगठन एक चला रहे थे, युवा शक्ति करके कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी नहीं था
जी, तो उस वक्त से आप थे?
उस वक्त से थे हम।